Prompt engineering is not about magic words. It's not about secret phrases that suddenly make AI smarter. The teams getting the best results from AI in 2026 aren't using tricks. They're using engineering discipline. Many organizations still treat prompts as temporary experiments. Someone writes a prompt. It works. It gets copied into production. And 6 months later, nobody knows why it's written that way or what it's supposed to do. That's not prompt engineering. That's technical debt. The most successful teams treat prompts like product assets: versioned, tested, reviewed, and maintained. The difference between a prompt that works once and a prompt that works reliably in production is usually not the model. It's the structure. Vague instructions create inconsistent outputs. Precise instructions create predictable outputs. And predictable outputs are easier to improve, debug, and trust. A production-ready prompt typically contains 4 parts. First, context. Tell the model who it is and what task it's performing. Second, instructions. Explain exactly what to do and what to avoid. Third, examples. Show at least one example of the expected behavior. Examples often teach more than paragraphs of instructions. Fourth, output format. Define exactly how the response should look, and explain what should happen when the task cannot be completed. When prompts include these 4 components, they become much easier to maintain. Prompt quality isn't enough. Prompt management matters too. Store prompts in version control, right beside the code that uses them. Not in spreadsheets, not in random documents. Track every change. Document why the prompt changed, not just what changed. And before deploying updates, run regression tests against known examples. Prompt updates should be reviewed just like code changes, especially when they affect customer-facing experiences. One of the most common mistakes is the one-off experiment. A prompt works during testing, gets copied into production, and slowly becomes a critical dependency. Eventually, the original author leaves, and nobody understands how the system works. Knowledge becomes trapped inside the prompt. That's a maintenance problem waiting to happen. Another common mistake is forgetting negative examples. Most prompts show the model what success looks like. Few show what failure looks like. But real-world errors happen at the boundaries. Including examples of what the model should not do often improves reliability more than adding additional instructions. The best prompts aren't clever. They're clear. They're structured. And they're understandable by another engineer 6 months later. If a teammate can't understand your prompt without asking questions, it's probably not production ready. Treat prompts like mini specifications. Include context, clear instructions, examples, and output formats. Keep them in version control. Run regression tests. Review changes carefully, because the teams that treat prompt engineering like product engineering build AI systems that are easier to maintain, easier to improve, and easier to scale.